Hello, 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 and good morning, everybody. How is everybody this morning on this fine Sunday? Who do we have in here? Let me know that you're in here and that you can hear all right. I'm going to give it a air, Missy. Good morning, my dear. How are you? Hope everybody is doing well. Hi, Cindy. We've had some storms roll through here. Good afternoon, crafty one. Real Angel. Hello, hello. Good morning. Fluffy Hedgehog. Good morning. How is everyone? Anyone get those storms that passed through there over the weekend? Hello, Amanda. Welcome to everybody. Come in. I am doing very well. Thank you. And Fluffy Hedgehog is saying good morning to all the ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's any gentlemen in here. Yeah, it was pretty stormy here. A lot of huge trees came down and whatnot, but I heard the States got it quite bad too, so me, you guys, I'm just getting my glasses cleared away here and wait for some people to get in before we start. Good morning, Patricia. You guys can, I don't know, is my sister in here yet? No. Cindy, I don't know if you have the instructions for the mini reads, because what I'll do is I'll just start taking them right away so people can get them in. If somebody, one of the mods in here, have the instructions. If not, let me know because I think I have them. Let me just check here. There we go. Okay, there's the instructions. I will pin it at the top. There are the instructions if you do want. Hello, Patricia. This is my first time here live. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Spirit Moon in the house from Texas. Fluffy Hedgehog says we had nice weather in England today, 4:30 p.m. here now. Wow. It's only 11:30 in the morning where I am. Yes, you will find a lot of great friends here. We run a pretty tight ship here. We don't allow anybody to bully or pick on anyone or anything along those lines. Only verified information I bring out. Yes, and please make sure you have live chat selected at the top so you don't miss anything. So anyone that does want a mini read, please get your requests in throughout our little chit chat. I'm going to start, and I have, for those who stick around to the end, I have a surprise for you guys today. It was something that was bought for me, and I thought they were quite funny, so. And what you get with your mini read, I am going to add the motivation again this week. You get 3 cards here, and you get a message from heaven. So please make sure when you do your super chat that you give me a name of who you would like a message from heaven from. And please make sure your super chat is in US funds. Just give me 2 seconds, guys, to get something set up here, and I will be right back. Okay. Missy, I got you, girl. And Mama Thelma, I got you. Just trying to get my keyboard out of the way here now. There's my sister. Hey, Daz. She just woke up. Must be nice to be able to sleep in, sister. Cindy. I got you, and you want to hear from Miss Sheffield? I got you. I gotcha. So we are just getting the cards all shuffled up and ready for you guys. They're a little sticky today, you guys, because it's been really damp, cold, and rainy here. Amanda Campbell, I got you. And you want to hear from Andrew? I got you. Woo. Alrighty, we got some cards flying out. What do we got? Believe, never jam today, and don't drink the poison. It's like that talks about don't stop believing in things just because somebody has given you some lies or made promises that they can't keep. And that's telling us don't stop believing just because maybe somebody tried to dim your shine. I could come in many forms: lies, deceit, broken promises, promises never made or made that were never meant to be kept, stuff like that. So cards are already flying, you guys. Heather Thompson, I got you. And like I said, you guys, I got someone who sent me, and you want to hear from your dad, Brian? Somebody sent me these cards here. So for those of you who do get a read, stick around to the end, and I will be pulling some of those for you guys. They're more on the lighter side. I think you'll get a kick out of them. Thank you for posting your reading. So we all start singing, don't stop believing. Yeah, that's it. I sang I Got You, Babe, just before, too. Well, you guys are going to like this deck here. I briefly went through it this morning, and I howled. I like that deck used in summers? It was new, I think, the first deck. There's decks that I have. I have a whole slew. I think I've got 46 decks in all. And I go with the decks that I'm drawn to. Like you'll notice this morning, we've got different decks that we're using for our minis. Thank you, Amanda. We all keep it on the up and up here, and on, we don't let bullying, anything like that. Even when we're talking about some of the cases that we follow, even if your opinion differs from ours, everybody's entitled to their opinion. We may not agree, but as long as it's done respectfully, everybody has a right to their opinion. And my mods really do run the tight ship here for me, so we don't allow any of that stuff. So you know you've got a safe place to come to. I just got full body shivers there. And again, this week, you guys, I'm going to use the motivation card and motivational cards. You're going to get one of those also. And the deck that we're using this week is going to be the Secret Garden. And I will add one of these too for you guys. Good morning, Nana. We're just getting the cards shuffled up and getting ready. So anyone that has came in, it's pinned at the top of chat, how you can get your mini reads. Also, the mods do throw the instructions out there. So if you do want a mini read, please get it in now. I'm going to ask the mods, even once we start, just allow people to put them in still. Just make sure they're put in properly, please. Even during the mini reads that I'm doing. I don't watch the screen anyway once I start. So, and I will add them when we take a little mini break or whatever. Hello, Mary. How are you? How are you doing? Okay, so we will be starting shortly. I'm going to give another few minutes for maybe another 15 minutes, you guys, for people to get in their read requests if they do want a mini read. Please get your requests in. You can do it by super chat, and it's a $10 US super chat for your mini. And anybody who does get a mini at the end, I will be pulling some of these for you guys. So make sure you stick around to the end and you will get one of these also. I've also added the motivation for the week card for each of you. So you're getting a lot more for your $10 super chat than what you used to get. Okay, so far do I have, let me just make sure I've got everybody that's put one in so far. Miss Missy, Cindy, Amanda, and Heather. So far that's who I have. Anybody else would like a mini? Please get it in now, your request, because we are going to get started very shortly. We do. Also this week coming up, you guys, we have Barry. Barry Morphew is back in court on Thursday, and I will be streaming that live. I'll be streaming it live. One of the first court appearances in a long time from Barry that we are going to be able to stream live. Mary, I got you, girl. You want Beatrice? Whoops, I just dropped my pencil. Beatrice. I got you. Hello, Kay Mitch, and welcome. Who else? The Real Angel Girl. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, everybody coming in. I don't think I've missed anybody. I like to welcome everybody as they come in, but I do sometimes miss some. If I've missed you, I'm sorry. Kay Mitch in the house. I finally did get that read up for you, Kay Mitch. I'm sorry it took so long with everything that was going on over this last week and a half. It was hard to get into the right state of mind to get those public reads done and then posted. Oh, thank you, Spirit Moon. Oh, thank you. And yes, I got the best subscribers and I got the best mods anywhere. I don't know how many of you have seen the last read up, the one on Summer Wells. The Suzanne Morphew read is coming, you guys. There was an overwhelming response for a few reads. Joshua, Summer, and Suzanne, although everybody wants all of them done. There's only one of me, so I'm trying to catch up to on all the private paid reads that are sitting waiting to be done. I'm behind a couple months in those. So if you have emailed me for a paid private read, those reads run usually anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. Sometimes even a little bit longer, depending on what's coming out. If you have requested for a paid private read, believe me, I am on them. I'm only one person. I can only do so much. So I think I'm about 2 months behind in those right now, but I'm going to slowly catch up. There's been a lot of court cases that have been vacated, that trials were supposed to start, that I had set aside time for. So I will be able to get on those paid private reads real quick. Also, in keeping up with the other reads that have been requested for public reads. Got everything transferred yet still deleting stuff. Sister got a new phone. Finally. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think you had a lot more storage on your other phone than you would on this one. I could be wrong, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, so I just got caught up on all the reads that were requested in December, January. So I mean, and I lost a whole bunch, you guys, when I don't know what happened with my email. I think I might have even deleted some by accident, because I had a lot of stuff coming in from Vine, sometimes 200-300 at a time from Vine. So I was just going through deleting, so I could have deleted some. So if you did request one back then and I haven't contacted you, that could be possibly why. So, oh, thank you, Mary. Yeah, and I got one that was, I mean, I understand people are waiting a long time for their private reads. Like I said, I'm one person. I don't have somebody else, and I don't think you guys would want me to hand this off to somebody else to do your reads. You've asked for them from me, so. But what was I just going to say? I was just going to say, yeah, well, somebody got really upset, and it's like, you know, I asked way back in whatever, and you still haven't just done my read yet. And it's like, well, I'm sorry. Like, I'm one person. Like, I do have a private life too, and a house to take care of, and family. And, I can't sit here 24/7 and do that. So I'm doing the best that I can. Thank you for that hug, Mary. I appreciate it. Smiling is contagious. Okay, so what you do, you click on the $ right below your chat, where you type in what you want to chat to the live, like you just did there. and you select Super Chat, and then you can type in the $10 Super Chat, and please make sure it's in US funds. If you can get it to go to $9.99, you select the $9.99. Some people can, with the slider bar, it only goes to $9.99, so just slide it to the $9.99 and you're good to go. Just please make sure it's in US funds. Ursa Brune, I got you. And you want to hear from Mary? I got you. Yeah, you have to do the slider to $9.99. There's some people that have a slider bar that you can't slide it to $10, and if you try and go over that, it goes to $19.99. So just slide it to the $9.99. You're good to go with that. You're very, very welcome. Yes, Ursa Brune, I've got you, and you would like to hear from Mary. I gotcha. Okay. I'm just checking to make sure I didn't miss anybody here. Desi, Dez, I got you, Dez. Smiling is contagious. I got you. And you would like to hear from Grandpa Adams? I got you. Okay, another 5 minutes, you guys, and we will be starting the minis. And mods, please allow, if somebody does come in wanting a mini read, let them know how they can get a hold of one. And I will keep my viewer activity up. I've got, let me just get studio up and running here. So I can see the donations. They come up on its own little screen. And then I will be able to check back and see who else has donated from my last one. So please allow others to put requests in even once I start. I put my screen full screen so I can just see this area here. So I'm not distracted by the chat when I'm doing the reads. So, but it will come up on my other side screen. So, because a lot of people do come in a little bit later, they don't get the notifications. That's why I ask everybody to smash the like. It helps get it out there that we are live. And then we can get going on this. So if you haven't smashed the like, please smash the like button. Get it out there in computer internet land so everybody knows that we are live. And yes, we are here every Sunday morning at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. And then when you come back in after smashing the like, you guys, click the live chat at the top. And for those of you who have got a read, stick around to the end because I'm also going to pull some of these for you. I think you're going to like them. I went through them this morning and I just find they're different. We'll leave it that way. They're different. As long as you're not offended by, sometimes it has some words in here that not everybody uses, like poop, but a different word for that. And some F-bombs in here, but they are, I'm telling you, the ones I pulled for myself this morning out of here were smack on. And it's like, yep. So it's nice to get the messages we get here from the other side. These are just a little bit more, how can you say it? These aren't meant for doing reads like this. These are just meant for almost like the motivation, but to give yourself a little laugh to start the week type thing, or daily, if you want to pull these daily or weekly, whatever. They're kind of like the lighter side and not so intense this way. Joshua family decided not to share your last read to his missing Facebook page due to what came out. I understand that, K-Mitch, because I think I was getting the feeling there was things in there that LE may know but haven't released yet. So that's why I really tried to keep it on the lighter side and not share everything that I was getting. There are some other things that came out in that read for me that I didn't share in that read for that reason. And like I said, I will always respect the family, and I know that there's certain things that the family doesn't want released yet. So when I was getting things on those topics, I without changing what was coming out, I just tried to pull back on those. So okay, so let me just get a sip of my trusty coffee here, and we will get going on the reads. Like I said, mods, anybody that does come in and wish for a read, please let them know how to get one, and we will start. I'm starting a little early. We usually do a lot of chit-chatting and everything till about 12:30 to allow people to get the notification and get in here. So, okay, so who's first on our list? Let me just move this out of the way. Miss Missy. Mama Thelma. Missy, Tina said that there is an email there from you. I will try and get to that after the live today. To give you a message back with that. Like I said, the cards are really sticky today because it's been really damp and rainy. So Miss Missy and wants to hear from Mama Thelma. Let's see what we got for you, Miss Missy. I'm also going to try and get in a members live. So if you have the second tier of memberships, I'm going to do a live with you guys this week. I'm just writing that down to remind myself to put that on my... I'm going to try and get that in this week too. We might have a giveaway. We'll see how that goes. Okay. So, Miss Missy, let's see what's going on with you today. I gotta pull my chair in a little bit more, you guys, so the cards aren't going to go flying on the floor. I thought that one was going to fall, but it didn't. Miss Missy is starting us off. There it is. That one's coming out. Oh, and so is that one. Miss Missy, what is going on? You got the Grumpy Red Fairy. You got the Grumpy Red Fairy, and you got out trick-or-treating. So, with this so far, what I have for you, let me just move the candle back here, you guys, so I don't burn myself. So what I'm getting with this, it's the Grumpy Red Fairy. It's like, no matter what people try and do to you, don't let them get under your skin. Stay true to yourself. Okay, because I do still see with the out trick-or-treating, somebody's still in the background trying to get away with something. So let's get some clarification on that and see what's going on. So what's going on there with the out trick-or-treating and the Grumpy Red Fairy? There's one. What is going on and why? That one wanted to come, so I'm going to take it. Let's see what we got here. We got the nature communication and becoming braver. Okay. So with this, I feel like somebody is really trying to get under your skin. Somebody is still doing some trickery behind the scenes. So somebody's still, it's almost like they have a vendetta out against you. And it's like they're still not happy with maybe they, or this could also be somebody's tried to do something and it didn't quite go as they had expected. So now they still got, it's almost like they got another trick up their sleeve. And it's just to peeve you off. Don't let them do that. Just look at them, laugh, walk away. It's not even worth your time or energy, because I got the nature of communication. Okay. So instead of this person coming to you and saying, like, look at, I've got this problem, or there's something wrong, or telling you their beef, it's almost like what they're saying isn't true. So they've got to go behind your back and try and say it. That's why they're not coming directly to you, because they know that it's not true. And the becoming braver, it's like you're going to be growing stronger. You're going to have a lot more perspective on things. So I do think that there's going to be some things that come out as to why this person has such a hard on for you. But still, they're still going to be going behind your back and still going to be trying to cause problems for you. And that's a flaw with them, not you. So it's like, don't let them get under your skin. Just pray for them. And I'm going to say this, Missy. When I say pray for them, I'm being kind of sarcastic with that. If you haven't seen or heard of the song by, I think it's Jaron, somebody, it's called Pray for You. Listen to that. Check that out on YouTube. It's called Pray for You by Jaron or Jaredin or something like that. It's stuck in my head now. Let me get through this, finish this up for you, and then I will find it for you. You're never alone. So Mama Thelma, letting you know, see the emotions? She says calm. She wants calmness for you, okay? Water always signifies emotions, okay? When you get a card and the water on the card is turbulent or crashing up against rocks, it talks about deep emotional feelings that are affecting you in a negative way. But there's a calmness here, okay? And she's letting you know that she is around you, watching over you. With the lighthouse tells me that she's watching over you, and that calm is going to come. You know, there's always calm before the storm. There's also calm after the storm. She says that you're gonna feel a calmness that's going to be coming over you. And she's letting you know too that you are still, even though you're still in a time of trying to figure things out, she's letting you know that she's still around you. Okay, so let's get a motivation card for you for the week, Missy. Motivation card for Missy for the week. Let's get a motivation card for Missy for the week. See, the change. Changes are coming. As with the falling leaves, embrace change. So changes are going to be coming for you. And I've still got some. Please excuse under my nails today. I was repotting flowers again. Tried to get it out the best I could. But anyway, so there's changes coming. Okay? And I believe these are going to be for the better. Okay? So that's for you, my dear. And Mama Thelma is saying she's always around you. Okay? Calmer times are coming. Calmer times. Let me just try. It's bothering me, you guys. I'm OCD, so that little bit that's still at the end of my nail is bothering me. Okay, Mitch, I'm back. I need to do my checkbook, so I'm far behind multitasking. Okay, Cindy. Cindy wants to hear from Sheffield. Let's see what we got for you, Cindy. wants to hear from Miss Sheffield. And there's one. Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, counting your blessings. Cindy. Okay, so I got the Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, talks about counting your blessings. So with that, let's get some clarification on that. When I get that card, it's usually, you may not always get what you want, but you get what you need. And it's almost like there's been some kind of loss, maybe something that you really, really wanted to happen and it didn't, something fell through. If this hasn't happened yet, then it's coming. But with that, as much as, you know, this is something you may have really, really wanted, you got to still count your blessings for what you have, right? There's always a reason why things don't happen, right? Everything happens for a reason. So we got to learn to be thankful for what we do have, even though it may not be everything that we want. So let's see what we've got with that. There's one. There's two. Okay, so with counting your blessings with the Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, we got who in the world are you and growing up. Okay, so with this, I get a lot of this. This is something regarding the home front. So family, very close friends, something around the home that maybe you were counting on that fell through. But I'm saying everything happens for a reason, because with who in the world are you, it's almost like getting to know the next stage. So even though there may have been things, or if you're waiting to get an answer on something, it's going to fall through. But the reason why it's falling through, it's to protect something else. And I think you will realize that after the disappointment wears off a bit, because I've got the growing up. So even though this is something that you really, really wanted and been hoping for, it's like, at the same time, it's saying it's not going to happen, but count your blessings for what you do have. Because I think in the long run, this would have been something that maybe caused other problems that you don't see right away. But I do feel you're going to be upset about this, or you are upset about it. Let it pass. This is going to pass. And you're good. Then you're going to come to realize it's like almost like thanking God for unanswered prayers, because it's like, oh my gosh, thank God I didn't get it, because things are going to come to light that is going to show you that if you had gotten this, it wasn't all you were going to expect, or it wasn't all it was promised to be. So there's going to come, after the disappointment and everything else, when you really start thinking about it and see how things play out with whatever this is. So it may still play out behind the scenes, but you're not going to be part of it. You're going to be saying, oh, thank God I didn't jump on that bandwagon. So count your blessings. Sometimes, you know, things that we want, we're not given. There's always a reason. Or if something doesn't come together the way it should, there's always a reason. And even I do see you being very upset about it. But in the long run, once the upset subsides, you're going to be thankful and grateful that it didn't happen, or that you didn't get what you wanted there. Okay, you want to hear from Miss Sheffield. Miss Sheffield, I have a new understanding. Okay, see the turbulence? So she's letting you know from the other side that there was things here when she was in the physical world, maybe that she didn't understand, or didn't know how to deal with. So rather than, or this could be things that were maybe said to her and she didn't believe, stuff like that. It's stuff along those lines that when she was in the physical world, she didn't understand, but now she does, because she sees the whole picture. Okay, so I don't know if you've been asking her. I'm almost getting like you've been wondering if she has seen certain things. Maybe it's to do with this. Okay, but she's saying that she's understanding the whole. So it could be that she makes sure this doesn't happen for you, because she can see the whole outcome of that. Okay. There we go. Wildflower. Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. So this could be saying that if this had came through and it happened for you, it could have bound you to something that you later did not want no part of. Okay. So there's some motivation, but that's your motivation for the week. Okay. Okay. Simply Susan. I got you. And you want to hear from Dean? I got you. Okay, Cindy, that was for you, Cindy. Amanda Campbell wants to hear from Andrew. Is there somebody else that put one in too? So you guys, I gotta click over here onto a new screen. Okay, Simply Susan, I got you, hon. And smiling is contagious. Okay, that was the one before you. Okay. So, sorry. Amanda Campbell wants to hear from Andrew. So let's see what we got for you this week, Amanda. That one wanted to come out. We're going to take it. And this one wants to come out for some reason too, so we will take it. You're only supposed to get one from here, but if I feel drawn to pull the two or two come out, I take them. Two Little Witches and Pink Lotus Fairy. The Two Little Witches and Pink Lotus Fairy. 1 second, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I had to take some of my coffee because with this dampness and the whatever, it affects my COPD and my asthma and my coughing, and it's horrible. So the Two Little Witches, okay, space clearing time, and the Pink Lotus Fairy. Namaste. Time to really think things through. Take some time to relax yourself, relax your mind. When I get the Two Little Witches, it has a lot of different meanings depending on what it's paired with. But right now, I'm almost getting that there's some choices or something going on that's happened before. But let's get some clarification on why they're there. It could be anything at this point, but I've got that there's some meditation, time to take time for yourself, to take a step back almost. So it's almost like something that's happened before is happening again, or it feels like that. So there's one. Let's see what we got that comes out. Clarification, please, on the Two Little Witches and the Pink Lotus Fairy for Amanda. See, nonsense, yeah. I got something returning for a time, something like almost like a deja vu, or it's like I keep getting like I've been there, done it, not doing it again. You're supposed to get two from here, but these all did come out, so I will take them. They are meant to. Yeah, finding the lesson. There's a lesson that you're going to be learning. And I've also got the nonsense, all in the golden afternoon. And it's always tea time. Oh, boy. Okay. And this is why we go in for clarification on why the cards are here. This could be many different things depending on what it's paired with. And I got the Pink Lotus Fairy, something that you need to almost like heal from. Namaste, do some meditation, let things go. I've got then the nonsense, finding a lesson, all in the golden afternoon, and it's always tea time. With these, I get that I feel like this is something that's about to happen. It could be showing its colors and has been showing its colors. It's almost like been here, done that. That's the vibe I'm getting. It's like always tea time, people talking behind your back, people, instead of coming to you with things, going to other people and almost like trying to and I feel this is someone, this isn't just a bunch of people. This is one person that you may have been close with at some point in time. That I feel like this person, it's one person. This is usually a group, but I'm feeling it's the one person. Trying to persuade others. Somebody's taking off. Like, I'm no part of this. I almost feel that this is over relationships. I feel like there's one here that's not happy with some kind of relationship. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be friendships, even. That somebody, there's one. Usually, this is a group, but there's one in particular that seems to be talking a bunch of nonsense to kind of lure people away from supporting you in something. And I believe that this is somebody that you're really close with. Like, this is like almost like a twin flame, almost like somebody that you're really close with. Somebody's trying to either break that up, or it's that person trying to keep you away from something else. Could somebody also be pregnant? Because I'm getting a pregnancy going on. This is very confusing to me because I see somebody that's trying to pull you away from somebody else, but I've also got somebody else that's speaking a lot of nonsense to keep something from happening. But there's a lot of behind the scenes talking going on with people. And there's one that's saying, I'm out of here. So whoever they're trying to get you away from or get those people away from you, this one in particular is having none of it. It's like, that's nonsense. Say what you need to. I'm sticking with my bestie almost. So it's kind of weird. It's almost like somebody's playing both sides of the fence. But I also see a pregnancy, somebody being pregnant. So it could be somebody's claiming to be pregnant to split up a relationship, but I'm seeing a pregnancy also. If not, somebody's trying to do that to maybe split up a relationship of some kind. But this is coming. Somebody is trying to cause some. Watch out for that. Watch out for that. And I see a pregnancy. It's clear. Very clear. Somebody, I see a pregnancy. So you want to hear from Andrew. I'm almost getting, okay. As I said, I want to hear from Andrew. I don't know why. He said, not yet, go back. This person who's pregnant, there could be people, it could be this person that you're close to. There's going to be people that try to spread nonsense, rumors, lies, or something about maybe this person who is going to say they're pregnant. And I think they're going to come to you for help. That could very well be, because I got that very strong when I said you want to hear from Andrew. So this may be somebody that Andrew was very close to too, but there is a pregnancy. And there's going to be a lot of nonsense, a lot of talk, a lot of backstabbing, but somebody's out the door. Like, I ain't listening to none of this. And this is somebody involves somebody that you're very close to. So you're some kind of relationship with this person. Either it's a friendship or it's a significant other somehow connected to this scenario. Okay, Andrew, do you have a message for Amanda, please? we're going to take the first one that came out first. I'll put this one behind. Soulmates. Okay, you see the water again in the back. Deep emotional feelings. He has a very strong connection with you. Not just because of looks or what you guys shared together. This is a soulmate connection, like almost meant for each other. And he's saying that even though he's on the other side, he still feels very much connected to you, especially when you're upset. He comes around you and tries to hug you, and we know that they can't, but this is what, so he surrounds himself around you, okay, to try and lighten your sadness. My mind is free. So I don't know what he passed from, but I feel like it's something that maybe altered his mind or something to the head. He's letting you know that his mind is free. I'm also getting from him, don't worry, I know the truth now. So whatever that is, once they get to the other side, they know everything. Okay, so whatever this was, this may have caused maybe a rift with you guys or an argument of some kind. He's letting you know that his mind's free, that he's got his full mind back, and that he now sees everything. So he's saying that you guys are connected, soulmates. He sees everything. He's letting you know that. And he's also letting you know that his mind is now free of the things that were troubling him in the physical world. Okay, so let's get your motivation for the week. There we go. Radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. I think this has to do with this. But whoever this is that is pregnant, I think you're going to be coming to their rescue, because there's going to be a lot of nonsense being talked about this person, and that could be the twin here. This may be somebody that you've always had to come to the rescue for, but there's going to be a lot of nonsense, gossip, and everything. But there's a man here that's going out the door like, forget this. I'm not getting involved in all this crap. It's nonsense. So I believe that might be connected with that. Okay. But this could be that you're coming to whoever this female is that is, there's something about a pregnancy. You may be coming to their rescue. Okay. So that was for you, Amanda. Heather Thompson. Okay, let me just make sure. Check and see if any others have come in. Amanda Bozer. This is a reading for K. Mitch. Okay. Thank you. Wanting to hear from Grandma Zelda. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Amanda. That's very kind of you. Okay, Heather Thompson. Heather Thompson, let's see what we got for you this week. And you want to hear from your dad, Brian. Okay, so far we've got Poe for you. That's about changes, learning something new may be coming. Poe stands for a lot of things, but it's basically a card regarding change and learning something new. So let's see what's surrounding that. Let's see. Get some clarification cards on why is Poe there for Heather. Why is Poe there for Heather? Why is Poe there? That one wanted to come out. I know it didn't flip, but it did want to come out, so I'm going to take it. Whoop. 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 Like I said, you're only supposed to get two, but if I feel they need to come out and they do come out, I keep them. Bonus for you. Oh, here we go again. Okay, so Poe, time for a change. Okay, also speaks about learning something new. Um, it could also mean learning gadgets, technologies, stuff like that. So something could be coming to you. You could be learning something new over the computer. So it could be in text message form or on your phone, like a message on your phone or whatever. But it does also talk about technology, gadgets, and learning wisdom from that. So who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Okay. The right way, creating what you desire, painting the roses red, covering up errors, and following the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. So with this, with Poe, time for a change, I feel like you're going to be offered something. There's going to be an opportunity to change something or to learn something new. And I feel like I almost feel with the opportunity here, okay, following the white rabbit, I feel almost like you're holding back a bit. You know that this is going to be great for you, right? This opportunity, whatever this opportunity is that's going to be offered to you, and this can come in many forms. This could be something financial, something to do with a job, something to do like traveling. There's an opportunity that's going to be offered to you. And I feel like there's somebody, and I almost feel like it's a significant other that doesn't want you to do this. Feels like it's going to take you away from home too much, or feels like you're going to put home on the back burner. Even though that this is a really good opportunity for you to, and this could be something you've wanted, I feel like, for a long time. I feel like you were able to do this before, but you didn't do it. And it's very rare that the opportunity comes back a second time, and it has for you. Okay, so something that you've really wanted is something like along those lines is going to be offered again. This is something that was offered before and you couldn't accept it for whatever reason, but it's good for you. This isn't something bad. The only downfall I see here is maybe somebody on the home front saying that um, you're not going to have the time for us anymore, or it's going to take you away from home for too long. Something along those lines. They feel like there's going to be too big of a change on the home front if you accept this. But I feel like this is something that you wanted to do before when you had the chance and didn't. Don't pass it up the second time. You're going to regret it. And this here, and this is why I'm saying this is something that you've desired. So I do believe, when they say if you don't accept the opportunity when it's offered, it's lost forever. I feel like this is a second chance for you. So don't push it to the wayside this time. Sometimes we got to be a little selfish and do what's right for us, even though others may not like it. I feel like it's going to be a big mistake if you don't take this chance. Okay, so you want to hear from Dad Brian. Dad Brian. Dad Brian, do you have a message for Heather, please? One went flying way over here. I had to leave that way. Okay, so I don't know if you have been questioning the way he left the physical world, his death. I'm almost feeling like you're thinking more could have been done, or there wasn't enough done. He's even accepting a part of the responsibility for his passing. So it's almost like, I'll just give you a hypothetical. I'm getting diabetic. It's almost like you should not be eating all those chocolate bars and candy, but he did it anyway. But I feel like there's a lot of questions that you still have. And he is letting you know that he's accepted the way that he passed and that that's the way that it had to be. I think that he's also telling me that you thought that there's more that should have been done and wasn't. But he's saying no, this is the way it was supposed to be, and that's why it happened the way that it did. I'm getting almost like somebody was a diabetic and they weren't supposed to be eating certain things and they did anyway, or wasn't taking insulin or something like that they should have been. It's something like that. But he's accepting some kind of responsibility in his passing too. So he's letting you know, let it go. It's okay. He's accepting the way that he left, and he's saying that's the way that it had to be. So please stop beating yourself up over that. Let's get you a motivation card for the week. Motivation card there for Heather. Persevere. Leave no stone unturned. Okay, so that's your motivation for the week. So if you're looking for something, see this. Doesn't this coincide with your read? Leave no stone unturned. Like this is something that you didn't do before that you really wanted, or something you really wanted in the past, and it didn't, you let it go. It was your fault that it didn't happen, and you've regretted it ever since. It's almost like you're getting a second chance. Don't make the same mistakes that you did before. Do it. Go for it. And this little dot here of still on my nail, I can't get it out. It's stained. But anyway, it's driving me crazy. I'm OCD, so it's driving me crazy that I see that when I put the cards up. I can see that little dark. I'm almost ready to cut my nail off. Anyway, so that was for you, Heather Thompson. So we're going to do Mary. Mary, we're going to do yours, and then we're going to take a short little break. So if you need a potty break, or if you need to make yourself a coffee, you can go ahead and do that. If anybody else would like a mini, you can get your requests in during the break. So Mary, you want to hear from Beatrice. Oh, whoa. And like I said, I generally only take one, but the two came out, so we're going to take them both for you, Mary. So we got Ghosts of the Pumpkin Patch and the Lantern Fairy. So again, with counting your blessings, and then the Lantern Fairy with that, clear solutions. Okay? So let's see why they're there for you. Let's see why they're there. Why are this the Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch and the Lantern Fairy? It's almost like something from the past is coming back to haunt you, but you can see right through it. Maybe someone or something is rearing its ugly head again. Let's see what we get. A moment's regret. Mortality. And we're all mad here. Okay. So we got a moment's regret. We got mortality. And we've got we're all mad here. It's getting dark here because we're supposed to have a storm again, you guys. So I try to maybe turn it towards the window. But it's usually pretty bright in here. But it's really dark outside right now. Okay, so with the moment's regret, the mortality, and we're all mad here. Everyone's a little different, okay? So I feel that that is the basis of this whole mini, is being different. I think that somebody is trying to persuade you to change your mind on something. And it's almost like if you do that, you're going to regret it. It's almost like it's not going to fulfill you the way that it should, because somebody else has stuck their nose in it, and maybe convinced you to do this instead of what you had planned on doing. And it's almost like you got a fear of making a mistake, so you're going by what this person is saying to you. And the mortality, this isn't a bad card. It just says life is short, okay? You got to do what's going to make you happy. So I see a blessing coming your way, but I don't think you're going to get the full benefit of it if you allow this person to guide you in how you handle it. Do whatever is going to make you feel comfortable and happy, even like if it's going outside of the box a little bit, maybe being something a little different than what you would generally do. Because if you do it the way this person, and I'm not saying this person has bad intentions for you, they do have good intentions, but they have a totally different way of doing things than you. Um, if you do it the way they're trying to get you to do it, I think that you're not going to get the full fulfillment out of, you're still going to be fulfilled by this blessing, but not to the extent that you would have been if you would have handled it the way you wanted to. Okay. Always trust your gut. Always trust your gut. Um, the lantern, the clear solution, the solution is not always clear. You got the lantern fairy that talks about a clear solution. Sometimes the solution to things aren't always cut and dry. Sometimes you got to go outside of that box a little bit. It's like, oh my gosh, and this is just hypothetical. You get this flower in this little pot. Unless you move that to a bigger pot, it's not going to bloom bigger. It's always going to stay this. So that's what I'm saying with this. I believe almost this person is saying, take the 100% sure way. You know what I mean? Whereas I think you should take a little bit more of a risk with this. So I don't know what this is pertaining to. You're going to know when this happens. Step outside the box a little bit. Because then you're going to be fully fulfilled instead of taking the safe route. Go that extra mile. You're not going to fail. You're not going to fail. And I think stepping outside the box, you're going to get more than what you had bargained for. And it's going to be good. It's not negative. So, Beatrice. Beatrice. Do you have a message, please, for Mary? Message for Mary. Whoop, there we go. See? I will always point you in the right direction. So instead, when this person comes to you and says, hey, take the safe route, take the easy way, take the most, how do you say that? Sure thing, go a little bit outside because your Beatrice is going to point you in the right direction. All you got to do is sit, meditate. She's going to let you know what direction to go in. I feel like when she was here in the physical world, you guys did a lot of, well, what should I do? And back and forth, giving a lot of good advice to each other. She's going to point you in the right direction. And you can see how it correlates with what is coming here. She's going to help from the other side. So watch for that. Let's get some motivation. You got 2. Oh my gosh, 3. Okay, so let's get these 3. Adapt. You see that? Adapt. You will get yourself where you want to be. Follow your own intuition. Step outside the box. And yes, it's going to take some adapting because you're used to taking the safe route. This is going to be different from you. Potential. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. Even that little adjustment and going outside the box just a little bit, the potential is going to be so much more for you. See? Success. Bloom wherever you're planted. This is going to be successful for you. You just got to take that chance. Step outside the box this time. And your friend, Beatrice, is going to guide you from the other side. So this, and I'm not saying this lady has bad intentions for you, but I think she just wants you to play it safe, where this time it's time to step outside of the box. Okay? Make sure you guys stick around for the end because I'm going to pull some of these cards. If you want me to, I will explain that at the end of the reads. For those of you who have gotten minis. So that was for you, Mary. Benita. Okay, we will call you Benita. And you want to hear from your Uncle Jose. Jose Ariel. Okay, I got you. Okay, so we're going to take a little 5-minute break here, you guys. So those who need to take a potty break, want to grab a cup of coffee like me because I am empty here. And this is keeping me from making a lot of noise during these reads. I've been congested lately, so this helps loosen that a bit. I'm trying to use PayPal to buy a question, but it won't let me. Have you changed anything? No. Girly girl from Florida. I will accept it from you today, but generally I don't use the PayPal. I may totally switch from if I'm going to ask, I'm going to have a poll because with the chats, the super chats now, there's rules that have changed for us in Canada. So even on a $10 super chat, you guys, for me here in Canada, YouTube takes almost 40%, not 30, because they said because they have to send the payments or some kind of it goes through Apple somehow to send the payments through to Canada, or I don't know what the heck they were. I've got it all. I saved all the conversation with AdSense and YouTube creator help. They're saying that I am actually getting dinged almost 40%. It's 38 point something percent YouTube keeps on all of the donations. So out of a $10 super chat, I'm lucky to see $5 of it by the time they take their fees and everything. So I may change right over to PayPal if people are content with that. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I know a lot of people don't have PayPal. So, sister, can somebody put up the link? Let me see. Before we go on break, let me see if I can get the link for my PayPal. I know there's one link that's been being given out that doesn't work, so let me get the proper link. Crap. Hang on. Oh, thank you, Simply Susan. I appreciate that. I'm trying to find the link. Oh, sister. Sister is here. Sister, do you have the link for the PayPal? And I will check the PayPal. And if you're going to send it PayPal, you have to send it friends and family because I get fees, all kinds of fees there too. So if you do send it, please send it US in friends and family if you're going to send it PayPal. This is why I don't generally take the PayPal. So if you do want to send it PayPal, please make sure you choose US funds and friends and family. Sorry, you guys. So there is the link to my PayPal. Again, please make sure you select friends and family and $10 US. Okay, I will be back in 5 minutes, please. Hello, everybody. We're still on break. I just got my coffee made, so Bonita, well, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Spirit Moon. Thank you, thank you. So yes, anybody, let me just check back here because somebody had said something about PayPal. Girly girl from Florida. My sister did put the PayPal up. I believe. Did somebody put the link for PayPal? Yes. My sister did put the link from PayPal. Let me unpin this one. And I will pin my sister's message at the top. Okay, so the PayPal link is pinned at the top of chat. Just click on that link. Please make sure that the payment is in US dollars and friends and family only. So, girly girl, there is the link pinned at the top. Amanda Campbell says, yes, I just made it. It's steaming hot. So if anybody else would like a mini, please get it in now. Once the break is over, I will not be taking any more. So anything submitted after the break is going to be considered a strict donation. Because me and my mom got to go shopping and pick up a few things. She said, most of you know. Oh, thank you, Spirit Moon. I love you too. Most of you know she was in Cuba for some time, and then she came home with one of her friends who stayed for a few weeks. Very lovely woman, and gave mom lots of company. And now mommy's feeling all lonely again because her friend went home yesterday. So I'm going to take her out and do a little bit of shopping this afternoon and try and bring her spirits back up. And I got a few things too I've got to pick up. I haven't really been able to do much there this last week and a half because I've been wrapped up in some stuff that was happening that really got my spirit down, and I didn't even feel like leaving the house and whatnot. So Miss C wants to hear from Mama. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Miss C. I appreciate you. So you want to hear from your mama? Does she have a name, Miss Missy? Or you just want me to say mama? And very kind, one of the people who had donated for Leland. I'm not even going to get into that. I don't want to bring that energy in regarding Leela, so I don't want to. Thelma, I just did a read for you, Mama Thelma. Okay, we'll do it again. We'll see what we get this time. I had offered to give everybody back their donations when we found out what we found out, and there was one in particular. I don't know if she wants to be mentioned, so I'm not going to mention her name. Said, no, Willow, keep that donation that I made to you and take your mama out for lunch. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thank you so much to you know who you are. Thank you so, so much. I told Mama about that right away, and Mama cries. So Mama's very emotional sometimes, and she's very thankful for all the help that she gets. So that's something special for her. I do that once or twice a week. I go next door and come on, Mama, we're gonna do lunch. Mary Michael, hello, my dear. Oh, thank you, Miss C. Thank you so much. But yeah, that energy really took its toll on me, you guys, and it's not fair that I had to really clear myself of that energy before I was almost ready to cancel the Sunday because I didn't want to bring that energy into the reads. And I'm so glad most of the reads this morning. I mean, some of you have got things that you needed to hear, even though if they were a little on the negative side, but a lot of them have been very positive. So thank goodness I could clear that energy that had been surrounding me. So, okay, you guys, let's get going. Let's get back. Let me get this off the screen. Um, let's get that off the screen because we are about to start up again. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. Okay, so from here on, you guys, anything that comes in is going to be considered a donation. I do have to wrap up, so I'm going to do Sabrun is up next and wants to hear from Mary. And then Des is after that. Once I do Des's, I will not be accepting any more after I do Des's. Okay? Because I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to do. So I will do 2, and anything that comes in during the next 2 readings, I will take as a read, and then we will not be taking any more. Okay, you guys? So, Sabrun wants to hear from Mary. Let's see what we have for you. The coffee really helped, you guys. So, Sabrun, what do we have for you? Let's see what we have for you. Oh, the 2 little witches have come out again. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. This could be also, 3 little witches. Oh, boy. Okay. Let me just pull my chair in again, you guys. Get situated. The power of 3. 3 of something. 3. We could also have that there's people turning blind eyes to something. This could be you in the middle and 2 people turning a blind eye. Let's get some clarification. That's why we always go in for the clarification, you guys. And as you can see, it's getting very dark here. So I want to try and get these done before the thunderstorm comes through and hopefully it doesn't knock out my power. And you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if the power does go out, you will still be getting your reads. I will be putting them up. So even if the power does go out, don't worry about it. Your reads still will be done. It's just you'll have to come back to see them. Oh, boy. We've got uncertainty and painting the roses red. I'm going to try and turn them towards the window so that you can see them. And this is the uncertainty. Remember I said these 3 little witches? To me, I already got the feeling of somebody turning a blind eye. I feel that there's choices. I think there's some toxicity around you at the moment. Maybe a lot of changes that are happening, some good, some bad. But I really do feel like you have to make some decisions on which way you're going to go forward. So I feel that there's a situation going on with you right now where you're going to have to make a lot of decisions. And right now you're just so uncertain. I think that you've maybe discussed, or these 2 also know about the situation. And they're kind of like, I think you're somewhat afraid of making the wrong decision. And you've asked for help. And I think people are turning a blind eye to a lot of things that you're going through. And also, maybe not helping you in the way that they should, because I have 2 turning a blind eye. And I do believe that they're doing this because they're covering up somebody's errors. So I don't know if you've gone to these 2 people and said, hey, look it. This is what I found out. What do you know about it? And they're turning a blind eye to it because I have somebody's covering up errors. Somebody's covering up somebody else's errors. And this is what is making you even more uncertain than what you already are. I'm going to pull another card. And it just flew out. It just flew out. Manage to be glad. Okay, you got the manage to be glad. I feel like no matter what these two witchy sisters here that are turning a blind eye, don't concern yourself about them. Just let that go. I feel like they're not there for your benefit anyway, and they're really not going to help you come to the decision that is best for you, because I've got the manage to be glad. So no matter what they're saying, I don't think that you're going to agree with what they're saying to try and help you. And I don't think they're really trying to help you. I think they're trying to cover things up, help cover something up. So I don't know if this is something you have found out recently and you've got decisions and choices to make, but I do feel like they're helping covering something up. Okay. So you're going to have to make these decisions on your own and trust your gut instinct. Okay. Because in the long run, you got to live with the decisions you make. Okay. I think this is something that you're going to have to decide on your own, because these 2 are, as much as they're trying to almost pretend to be giving you good advice, they're not telling you the whole story. They're covering things up. They're covering up some errors that were made by somebody else. Okay, and you want to hear from Mary. Mary, do you have a message, please, for Sabran? See? Life's a series of choices. Mary's also sending you love, surrounding you with love, trying to eat. Like, I think there's a lot of things that are getting you down that are going on around you lately. She's sending her love down to surround you. And you see this? Life's a series of choices. You got choices to make here. Choose the one that's right for you, because that's the one that's going to end up bringing you the most. Okay? Let's get you a motivation card for the week. There it is. Discover. See that? Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. I think there's still things that you need to discover here, and I don't think these 2 are going to help you get there. I think they're more there. They're your friends, and I don't want to say they don't mean well. They mean well as long as they can keep something covered up. Okay. So that is for you, my dear. No. Okay. So that is for you, Sabran. Des. Mama. Des. Shallow grave. Missing someone. Missing someone. There's somebody that you miss. Mama's going to bring it all out. Okay, and you want to hear from Ontario. Okay, let's get some clarification. Shallow grave. You missed someone? Missed something? Let's see. Let's get some clarification. Let's get some clarification on the shallow grave, please, for Des. All must have prizes. Try to please everyone. Yeah. It's always treat time. Oh, one just went in the basement here. Let me grab that. It fell way down here. Okay, so we've got the shallow grave. The shallow grave generally talks about missing someone, but it also means of things being covered up. Okay, we've got all must have prizes. It's always tea time, and curious and curiouser. So with this, and I haven't been able to speak to my sister most of the week this week. We've been dealing with issues on both sides, me here, her there. All must have prizes talks about trying to please everyone. And when you do this, you're trying to please everyone else, but you're not pleasing yourself, which gets you into a situation where you start feeling depressed, held back, not wanting to do things that would generally make you happy otherwise. It's because you're trying to please everyone else but yourself. Okay? That has to change. I think you are missing the fun, loving, outgoing, happy-go-lucky that you were. Okay? And this here with the all must have prizes, you can see at the bottom, trying to please everyone. Okay? You can't. You can't. I think you're wearing yourself very thin. And then when it comes time to you, you just don't even have the energy anymore. It's always tea time. Somebody talking about you behind the scenes, behind your back, planning, scheming. Okay? Curious and curiouser, you're going to be discovering something. You need to inquire about something that you're feeling off about, because there's things going on behind the scenes that you have no clue about. You have to look into this. There's something going on here. You have to inquire and really put your foot down. Really put your foot down. You see this, the inquire? Inquire and discover. You have to find out what the heck is going on once and for all, because things are going on in the background that you have no clue about. You know a little bit, but you don't have the bigger picture. It's like people getting together and talking about it. Somebody's got an ace in the hole. See the ace up here? Somebody's got an ace in the hole. And I think this is going to be sprung on you unless you get to the bottom of it. And this try to please everybody else and not pleasing yourself, it's not healthy and it's not good for you. You've got to get to the bottom of what's going on here once and for all. Okay, so you want to hear from Mama Terry. Mama Terry, message for Des, please. What do you have for Des? What do you need her to know? Do you need Des to know? If I'd only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. I think this speaks for itself, and it's so fitting with Mom. I think that there is a lot of things she would have done differently if she would have known how things were going to end. So she's letting you know, too, that if she... I think she knew, but she was stubborn like me. There's a reason why this is coming out. And I feel almost like she wishes she could be here to help you with this. Oh, one flipped over already. Whoops, two more. Let's take them separate. Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone. D. Not this. Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone. Things going on that you have no clue about. I know you know some of it, but there's other things that are going on that you have no clue about. And as soon as I seen Twilight, that's what I got, Twilight Zone. It's like, and it's being kept from you for a reason. Surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. Looking into the darkness. Radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. You got to stop burying this, letting it go, stuff like that. Rest. Slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. So take it slow. I think you have been, but there comes a time and a place where you have to figure this out. You have to confront it because there's stuff that's going on in the background that you have no knowledge about. You know, like I said, you know some of this, but I think that there's a bigger plan, and it's better to find out now than later. So Des, that is for you, my dear. Love you, sister. Smiling is contagious. Wants to hear from Grandpa Adams. And don't forget at the end, you guys, for the ones who have got a mini, I have some cards to pull for you. This was given to me, and it's not like any deck you've ever seen before. We're going to have some fun with that. Okay. Smiling is contagious. Winged seer. Something about seeing clearly. Seeing things clearly. I feel with this is you have seen something and you're still not wanting to believe what you've seen. It's almost like, or you've seen, you know, like when you get like a deja vu, like I've seen that before. Something happens and it's like, oh my God, that's happened before. That's what I'm seeing. But something is becoming clear with this. Let's see. Let's see why that is there for you. Why is the winged seer there, seeing clearly? A whole pile almost came out there. Why is the winged seer there for smiling is contagious, please? Okay, we've got we're all mad here and you can't go back to yesterday. So, seeing things clearly. I think that you're going to come into a phase this week where things were uncertain before. I think all the uncertainty is going to be gone. I think that you are finally going to see something for what it is and not what you wanted it to be. Almost like if I could go back and change things, I would have done things differently. That's coming this week, okay? With We're All Mad here, it's almost like you've seen this coming, but just let it happen. And when I get stuff like that, it's almost like, no biggie. It's no biggie. You know, we'll go through a little phase and things will go back to normal. Well, something's about to change, okay, with that. And I think there's a couple of people involved with this. So this may be work related. I'm almost getting like everybody's seen this coming, but nobody thought that it would actually come. And now here it is. Because I do have, you can't go back to yesterday. So I think that there would have been a time that things could have maybe been changed direction, but now it's too late. It's going to happen. And I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. I just don't think people are going to be prepared for it. So something is about to happen. This could be work related. This could be with something along the lines of, our older brother, who is the big support of the family, who's always there helping mom and dad and helping everybody. He says he's going to take off to the other side of the country. This is just hypothetical. And nobody thought he'd ever do it. But yep, guess what? He's doing it. And it can't be changed now. It's set. It's set. So this is something along those lines. This is either work related or family related that everybody thought, nah, they're not going to do that, or they're not going to change up this. This could be maybe parents selling the family home. It's something along those lines that you guys never thought would happen. Always, maybe this person was always talking about it, but it's almost like, nah, they'll never do that. Well, it's coming. Too late to change it now. You're just going to have to deal with it. Should have spoke up sooner. Too late to change it now. So you got to basically just go with the flow. And this is not, I'm not saying that this is something negative that's going to negatively affect you, but it's going to shock you. Okay. So that's coming. This isn't happened yet. It's coming. And if it happened, if it's happening right now, it's just recent. But something is going to happen that you never thought would. And it's like, now it's here. You can't go back and change anything now. You can't go back and try and convince because the plans are already set in motion. So hypothetically, I gave you some ideas of what it could be. This could be they're going to close down where you work. And you guys never thought it would happen, but now it is. It's there. Too late to change things now. So it's along those lines. Those are just hypothetical. But I do feel it's something that you thought, they're just going through a phase. It's just a phase. It'll blow over. Nope. And it's too late now to change. So, but this is going to send you in a positive direction. So whether that be learning new skills or learning to do things on your own without the help of a certain person, if that's what it is with them leaving. But you're going to be okay either way. So it's positive, and it's going to force you to level up. Okay. Whether it's in family or work or whatever, you know what that's about. It's not meant for me. So, Grandpa Adams, see this? There's no time where I am. Time is only on earth. He's sending you a red rose, and he's saying, don't waste your time. Okay. He doesn't want to see you waste time. So don't dwell on negative things, negative energies. Do what's best for you. And I believe this too. He's saying that it's time this happened anyway. And you know, once the shock of it wears off, I do believe you're going to say it's for the best anyway. But he's also sending you his love. He's saying you were his favorite. So I hope your other family members don't watch this, but he's also saying that you were his favorite, and he's sending you the red rose. And he doesn't want you to waste time on earth here. There's plenty of time just to lay back and do nothing once you're on the other side, because there's no such thing as time there. Okay, let's get you a motivation for the week, please. A motivation, please, for smelling his guitars. There we go. The present. Journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. See, there's going to be some changes here. Changes are coming for you, my dear. Don't fear them, because you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. It's just you never expected that. You maybe heard about it and everything else, but you never expected it to happen. It's happening. Simply Susan. Hello, Amanda. Yes, I believe I subscribed. Okay, Simply Susan wants to hear from Dean. What do we got for you, Simply Susan? Trick-or-treating. Out trick-or-treating. Out trick-or-treating. Let's see what that is. That's usually, we're here, unexpected changes, things that you didn't see coming, stuff along those lines. This could be good or bad. Let's see what we get with it. Clarification, please, on the out trick-or-treating for Simply Susan. That one wanted to come, so we're taking it. Why is the out trick-or-treating there for Susan, please? That one's coming. Nature and communication. Okay, so I wonder what will happen next. Choices and mature conversation. So I do feel that there's some things that maybe, so we got the out trick-or-treating. This could be good or bad. In this instance, it's neither. It's neither good or it's neither bad. I just feel like there's maybe some things that are going to come to light that you have been wondering about. I do feel that there is going to be some changes that you may have to make, but I want you to take your time in making these decisions. So this may be a change of residence. This may be a change of even state or where you live. This may be any kind of change that revolves around that. It could be having somebody come and stay with you. But I feel like there is a home in the background. So I feel that this has to do with somebody's location. I feel like there's been a lot of talk about different things, but nothing has ever come to fruition. So I do believe like this is not good or bad. It's somewhere in the middle, but it tells me that things should be happening, but haven't happened yet. Because I've also got the choices that there's choices that need to be made. And I feel like somebody's procrastinating. I do feel it has to do with the home front. Maybe one of your grandchildren want to move in with you, need help with a home, something like that. I feel it has to do with around the home, and some changes needing to happen. And I feel somebody's been procrastinating for a long time regarding this. But the choices now have to be made. It's come to that time where they have to be made. You have to have that conversation one way or the other. So I don't know if this is somebody that is maybe asking you for help in purchasing maybe a home or helping in some way, maybe moving in with you for a little bit. But I do see that I believe that this is surrounding family. And I'm not saying this is negative. But I think that the choices regarding this have to be made quite soon, quickly. I feel still like you're still not being told the whole story, but what you're not being told, I think more is to save your feelings towards somebody else because they don't want you angry with another person because of maybe what's happened with them. Because I feel like you have a good relationship with both. So I do feel that this is one person in particular that may be needing your help, asking for your help, and you've been procrastinating on giving an answer on that. And I do feel like they are not telling the whole story, but it's not to deceive you. It's to keep you from thinking differently about somebody else that may be involved in this situation. Okay, but it's time to have that communication because you have to make the choices. Choices have to be made regarding this. Okay, so Dean, do you have a message, please, for Simply Susan? There it is. I send you loving signs through nature. You got to watch for the cardinals. You got to watch for the white butterflies. Pennies. Pennies. This is Dean's way of sending you signs that he is around you at that time. Okay? So I don't know if maybe you've been having some kind of dreams, but there's dreaming that there's something about a dream that he says he's trying to, it's almost like he's trying to save you. I don't know what this means, but he's showing me that he's saving you in a dream. So I don't know if you've had dreams lately where you're being chased or hunted down or falling or something like that. He says he comes to those two. I don't know what that means, but he's saying that watch for the cardinals, the butterflies, and the pennies, because that's how he's letting you know he's around you at that time. But I'm also seeing him trying to save you in dream form. Or maybe try to get messages to you in dream form. But I'm almost feeling like it's like he's trying to save you from something. But it's not up for me to understand. That's up to And it goes on the floor. Motivation for the week, simply Susan. Surprises. Venture down the rabbit hole. Here you go. Lines up with this. It's time to have that conversation. You need to get this conversation out of the way. You got to stop procrastinating, because I think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I think that's what I'm getting from that. There's going to be you're going to be pleasantly surprised for some reason or other. They could be trying to play a quick one on you to do something nice for you. That could be the trick. That could be the trick. They could be saying it's for them when in fact it's for you. So they could be trying to do something nice without letting you know they're trying to do something nice. That could be the trick. Or asking you for things to see how you're going to react. Okay. K. Mitch. K. Mitch wants to hear from Grandma Zelda. Okay, K. Mitch, what do we have for you? That one wanted to come too. Oh my gosh. You usually only get one from this pile. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's time to be brave. The Three Fates talks to me a lot about karma. Mend a broken heart, healing from heartache. I'm trying to turn these so you guys, thank God we're almost done with the read, you guys, because it's getting darker and darker. We got a storm coming in. Let me see if I can turn this light on to maybe make it a little brighter here. There we go. Okay. I know it's shining up here a bit, but at least we can see the cards a little better. Okay, so the Fairy of the High Lines, the Three Fates, and Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. Okay? And now I can't see the cards. Okay, I'm going to have to put them over here so I can see what's going on here. So it's time to be brave. What goes around comes around, and healing from heartache. I feel somebody's karma is about to hit them. I feel like almost with this, the healing, the heartache, and the Fairy of the High Lines here, what goes around comes around. This is like karma, and you're holding a sword. So I feel like this is what goes around comes around. The Three Fates. Almost like whatever was done to you is going to come back to somebody tenfold. And I think you're going to be the survivor in this. You're going to come out on top. So whatever this is, let's see what this is about. But I got a healing from heartache. So this could be three people that maybe have broken your heart lately. This could be, let's see. Let's get some clarification, please. Yeah, uncertainty. Uncertainty here. Got some uncertainty and nonsense. I do feel that you've been being played. Okay. The Three Fates. I think this is either a really bad joke or somebody's interfered in your life in a way. And that's what more that I'm feeling is somebody has interfered. It may have started as a joke, but turned serious quickly. Or if this could be coming. Somebody trying to play a joke, but it took a bad turn. And it really broke your heart because you weren't expecting this. Or you maybe did something that you thought was a joke, not meaning any ill intent or anything like that. Because I feel like ill intent was not meant, but it was taken that way, or it's going to be taken that way. And you're going to lose something that's going to really break your heart. And I've got here, it's like the nonsense is telling me almost like, come on, it was a joke. It wasn't meant like that. We just wanted to see how you were going to react. But now whoever this joke was played on is very uncertain about the future. With maybe, I think This could be somebody that has now stepped back or left the relationship, left the friendship. But I feel like the outcome of this has broke your heart, okay? And now you got to stand up and be brave, because this person, you're not sure anymore if you can make this right. And it was all started as a joke. So there's going to be a lot of uncertainty in the weeks, I feel, coming. And I think that you're going to have to put on a brave front and not let people see how it's hurting you. I really believe that I don't think this was done maliciously. And if this doesn't happen, it's coming. Somebody's going to try and play a prank or a joke, and it's going to end badly. Or somebody has done something that was supposed to just be a joke, but it has ended very badly. And I don't know if you're going to be able to recover from that, because whoever was harmed by this is really feeling uncertainty, feeling like things are toxic now. They didn't take it as a joke, and you're heartbroken. So I don't know if that is going to clear itself up. We'll have to wait and see. But right now, I'm just feeling like broken hearts all around, because I don't think this was done maliciously, but somebody took it that way. Okay, Grandma Zelda. Grandma Zelda, we will be together again. So when I get this, it's telling me that Grandma Zelda, when it is your turn and your time to go, she's going to be there to help you on the other side. There also was somebody younger. So there's a man and a woman with, it looks like a child. So they are all going to be there to welcome you to the other side, letting you know them passing was not the end. You'll see them again, okay? Letting you know. And they're going to help cross you over and welcome you to the other side. We've got 3. Courage. When picking roses, don't fear the thorns. Patience. Wait for the fruit to ripen. And discover. Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. Okay? So those are your motivation for the week. Don't worry. You are going to meet up with Grandma Zelda again. She's going to be there to help you cross over and welcome you to the other side, as well as another female and a younger person. So if you were wondering who she was with up there, that's who she's with. It's another female and a younger person. Benita wants to hear from Uncle Jose Ariel. Okay, Benita, let's see what we got for you. Okay, Benita, Angels of Alchemy, miracle. There is a miracle coming for you. So something that you have either wanted, wished for, have maybe prayed for, something that you never thought was possible. It's talking about a miracle. Let's get some clarification on that. Let's get some clarification, please, on the miracle. Angels of Alchemy. Okay, we got wonder what will happen next, and we've got set your course. Okay, so there is a miracle coming your way. When I get this is telling me that this is something that you have wanted for a long time, or something that you've wanted that you never thought would ever happen. It's coming your way, okay? Be ready to go on an adventure, because this is going to open the doors to a lot of new opportunities for you. And set your course. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan so you're always going in the right direction, okay? So when this miracle that you've wanted, waited for, always wanted, whatever it is, it's coming. When it presents itself, okay, you got to set the course. You got to really pace yourself, set your intentions on where you want this to go, have a plan on how you're going to do that. So you end up going in the right direction with this and not going backwards. Okay, because miracles happen once in a lifetime. It's happening and it's going to send you on some kind of adventure. Okay. So something that you've wanted, Benita, for a long time is coming your way. Just make sure you deal with it correctly and set your course so you do the right things in the acceptance of it. And pause before making any real large decisions, because I think that you're going to have a lot of choices also that you get with this. Make sure you pause and really think about what you truly want. Okay? So Uncle Jose Ariel, do you have a message, please, for Benita? Okay, so your Uncle Jose Ariel saying that he's always going to point you in the right direction. Okay, so when you're at a standstill, when you're at a fork in the road, meditate, think of him. He's going to give you a sign on which direction you should go. Okay, ask for a sign. Should I not do this? Give me a knock. Should I do this? Give me 2 knocks. Whatever works for you in communicating with him, he's going to give you the direction he thinks you should go in by what you request. Okay. But he's always going to be there to help point you in the right direction. So let's get a motivation card for you for the week. And we've got a couple. Dream. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. Wildflower. Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. This, I think, is coming with your miracle. Okay? So that is for you, my dear. Miss Missy, last one, wants to hear again from Mama Thelma. Mama Thelma. Miss Missy wants to hear from you again. Oh, gee. Whoa, Missy, what are you doing to me, girl? Miss Missy, strangely lonely. Fairy of the divine hand and sewer mermaid. Oh. Okay. Sewer mermaid can mean a lot of things depending on what it's paired with. I've got strangely lonely, hanging on to something way too tight, something that you've got to let go. Okay, because you're getting, with the fairy of the divine hand, you are getting, you're not seeing this for what you should. Okay, like I said, the sewer mermaid can come in many different things depending on what it's paired with. I'm feeling like there's some toxicity, and it's because that you're holding on to something way too tight, some kind of distorted view. This could be some kind of intoxication, overindulgence also, but I think that this is something that you are still holding on to that you won't let go, that needs to be let go. Let's see. Let's get some clarification with this. What are you guys talking about? Whoops. Okay, let's get some clarification, please, for Miss Missy on Sir Mamie's Strangely Lonely. Let's see. Let's get some clarification, please. That one wanted to come, so we're going to take it. They don't want to clarify. They want to tell us what it's about, but they're having a hard time clarifying or not wanting to clarify as much. Whoa. No, it's coming out. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Again, we've got this finding a message. People talking about you behind your back. And this one male going, I'm out of here. I ain't going to be part of this. You got to find the lesson in what occurred. And you got to let it go. Manage to be glad, creating your own happiness. Okay. Manage to be glad. You got to let this go. And this is what I think that you see this holding on way too tight on the bottom here. You are still holding on to the anger of this situation. You've got to let it go, because people have just shut down on this now. It's like, I'm out of here. I ain't dealing with it no more. So it's time to create something different, something that you've been wanting for a long time, something you've been dreaming about. Now's the time to try and make that happen. You got to let this go, because until you make that go, until you let this go and the hurt and everything that this caused you, you're not going to be able to move forward, okay, to making your own dreams come true and being happy again. So that's where I feel like this sewer mermaid is coming in. They're keeping you from your happiness in the future, okay? You got to let this go. You got to let it go. Let them be toxic. Let them be whatever they want to be. Let them go. Don't let them affect you anymore. They can only affect you if you still keep it in your mind, right? Let it go. Let it go. Oh, God, I'm going to have frozen in my mind now. You need a bit of freeze on that. Maybe that's why I'm getting frozen. It's almost like it's still frozen in time. It's still very raw to you. You got to let it go. Because this is stopping you from being happy. This, whatever this crap is here. And this guy is like stage exit left. I'm out of here. I caused the trouble. Now I'm gone. You got to let that go, because it's depriving you of your happiness. Okay, so Mama Thelma, I send you loving signs through nature. Again, the cardinals, the white butterflies, the pennies, when you need her the most, she comes to be around you to help soften things for you. That's why she surrounds herself with you. But you're going to know that she's around you because of, you're going to see a cardinal, a white butterfly, or a penny. It's going to come in your path, okay? Motivation, move. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Move on from this. Move. It can't keep affecting you, okay? You know how a rolling stone gathers moss when it sits there and, you know, just idle, doesn't move. It collects moss and dirt and whatever. But if it keeps moving, the moss can't grow on it. You got to move on from this, because this is holding you back. It's keeping you the sewer mermaid, keeping you in bad train thoughts or not being able to move on to be happy. You got to let this go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. So, like I promised you guys, we got 15 minutes to do this. For those of you who are still here, I'm going to give you a warning. I promised you that I would show you this deck and pull some cards for you. Mic drop. Boom. Now, if you are offended by vulgar language or anything like that, please don't hang around for this, or don't ask for a card. You probably don't want to watch this, because as much as these kind of got me in a giggly kind of mood, like, because they're meant to be uplifting, funny, stuff like that. So if you were offended easily by certain words, please stage exit. Because I promised that I would do this. This is the deck. I don't even know who sent this to me. Somebody sent this to me. So we're going to pull some cards for you guys who have had reads done today. If you want the comical side now, let's just have some fun with this deck. If you do want one of these cards, let me know in the chat. We are waiting, Cindy. Who wants one? You have to have had a paid read today. If I have time at the end, I will pull some. Okay. Let me just go down my chat here. Miss Missy. Miss Missy. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and I'm just going to I don't know. Let's see. How can I do this? Because I see what's on top. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to turn my head and I'm going to pick this one. These are two-sided cards. Okay? So you're going to have two messages here. Breathe like you know how. Inhale the good shit. Exhale the bad shit. Does that not fit you, Missy? There you go. So we're going to keep that out. Next on the list. Amanda, then Cindy. Okay, Amanda. Let's pull one from the middle here somewhere. Let's just do this, and I will pull this one. Amanda, shit happens. Let it happen to you. They're just, shit happens. I don't know. I find these cards were comical, so I had to. Cindy, then Spirit Moon. Okay. Let's give them a little shuffle again. Some of these can be vulgar, so that's why I asked you guys ahead of time. Let's pull one. This one. Inner peace is my bitch. Acceptance, better watch out. I'm coming for it next. There you go. What do you think of that, Cindy? Spirit Moon. Drop and give me Zen. Instead of drop and give me 10, drop and give me Zen. Pay the piper and move on. So in other words, admit to your faults or your wrongs or whatever, and then just move on. Let people deal with it the way they're gonna. Okay, who's next? Simply Susan. You want one? Okay. Okay, let's pull one from here. Zero fucks given. At least they did it how my sister tells them to do it. Mask your swear words. Zero fucks given. And you're cute as hell. Oh, I love these. Okay, Des. You. Let's see. Seeking cosmic consciousness. Just kidding, but seriously, though. Okay, Amanda Campbell. Amanda Campbell. Let's pull one for you in the middle here. The path to inner peace begins with 4 words. Not my... You could read it. Not my problem. Let the crazy ass shit go. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh God. Summer Dawn. Oh, that's so cute, Summer. Thank you. There you go. For Missy, I will light a candle for you nightly. Missy, virtual hugs. Smiling is contagious. You want one, huh? Okay, here we go. I like this one. I remember seeing this one. Make me one with everything. He was frank with me. Frank, you get it? Frank, okay. I don't know. So somebody was frank with you. Smiling is contagious. Wants one. Okay, let's give them a shuffle here, and we'll pull you one too. Whoops. We'll do this one. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. And you will champion your truth like a mofo and rest on the seventh day. There you go. So I don't know. I know I did one read here that correlates with that. I don't know if it was yours. Okay, Spirit Moon. Silence your inner critic. Tell that little douchebag voice to pipe down. Oh my gosh, you guys. I want to make sure I've got everybody that wants one that had paid for a read first. I think I do have them all. So now I'll do this for another 5 minutes. That was really good for you, Amanda. Oh God. Plucky. Let's do Plucky. I'm not sure, Plucky, but we're going to pull one for you now, too. Peace, love, and yoga pants. Okay, and fuzzy slippers. In other words, take a break. Don't get dressed. Don't rush for nobody. They're super cute, eh? Aren't they cute? Like, I would never use these for inner read, and I haven't cleared them of energy. I haven't done anything like that because I find that they were there just for a lighter side. Hello to you too, Blackie. Glad to see you here. Cindy, did you get, let me pull one of these before you go. One more for you. Decide your vibe. It attracts your tribe. So I don't know if that coincides with your read today, but okay, Nana. We're going to pull one for you too. Oh gosh. It had to be for Nana. Nana, I was hoping that you would get one with no cursing in it. Anyway, it's, you know what, this o'clock. You can read it. Take a 5-minute mental vacation. Oh boy. Sorry. I was hoping I wouldn't get a curse word one for you. Des. We're going to pull another one for Des. Talk to the handsma. Because I'm done listening. Oh boy. That one is fitting. Hey, Des. Talk to the handsma. Somebody putting up their hand. Talk to the hand because I'm done listening. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. It fits, Nana? Okay. Okay, let's go. Summer Dawn. Oh, now my chat just went flying. Okay, Summer Dawn. Let's pull one for you. Okay, Summer Dawn. Take a hint from a sloth. Slow the down. Oh my God. Oh, I know, right? You're welcome. They're adorable. Oh God, loving these cards. Yeah. Like I said, you guys, I will never use these. I will do this maybe at the end of my lives on Sunday for everybody who sticks around and just pull some for yous. Because I find them just adorable. There's nothing evil or anything like that with these and blah, 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 whatever people are going to say, they're going to say. But yeah, it sounds accurate, say. Lucky says, Miss Willow, this reminds me of my newly found SARK deck. I figure you being around long enough to know Sark. No, I haven't heard of that. Okay, so I got a couple more minutes, you guys, before I got to get off here and take Mama shopping, and I've got a bunch of stuff I got to get to. So I know, right? It's like when I seen that one, it's like, oh, I was showing Mama the cards, and I went, oh, Mom, you can't see that one. And she says, show me it, and she started giggling over it. So yeah, they are. And it's a little lift at the end, because some of this stuff can be serious and maybe stuff you don't want to hear. These are just like, let's lighten the mood at the end of this and give everybody a little laugh and a little giggle before we go on with the rest of our Sunday. I love you too. Oh, you're very welcome. She Does by Susan Ariel Rainbow Kennedy has written a bunch of fantastic books for Succulent Wild Woman. Really? Wow. Yeah. Email me something to that. I'll have to check that out. Thank you for that, Plucky. Okay. Anybody else quickly want one more quickly? Yes, life is too short to be serious all the time. Always good to have humor. And right now, this is my way of getting rid of the energies that held me down last week and any negative stuff that came in. This is my way of showing I'm releasing that. I don't think I'm at forgiveness stage yet, but I'm releasing the negative energy out of my circle. I don't want it. You're very welcome, Amanda, and thank you for being here. Let's put one more for Amanda. One more for Amanda. Namaste, bitches. The divine in me honors the divine in you. What? Oh my gosh. There you go, Amanda. There you go. And welcome to our family here. Okay, Miss Missy, you want another one? I'm going to pull you another one right now. We're going to, this one. Oh, yeah. I think this is a name of a wine. Hakuna Mascata. A toast to no worries. Okay, Des, you get another one. I got a minute or two. Des, awaken to tiny, beautiful things at every effing turn. Embrace your tiny inner Buddha. Ah, yeah. I'm not familiar with these kind. This is the first time I ever I read through them quickly when I opened them, but first time ever using them. So same to you, Nana. Okay, one more, and then we are shutting down. One more. Spirit Moon. Spirit Moon. The power of serenity now. Pencil it into your schedule. Pencil some serenity in there, my dear. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, I don't know which way these go now. Yeah, this way. I think that was fun. It just gives a little more of the fun side of this, a little lighter that we can all end today's session on. So with that being said, you guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Let me just, I got to make this smaller so I can see. Okay. I got to get back so I can see over here because this one, it's hard to read. Okay. Yes. So thank you everyone for being here today. Thank you for spending part of your Sunday with us. Thank you for everyone who chose to have a read done today. I hope that you got what you were looking for. And I hope you got some answers that you were looking for. So until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Mods, you guys are the best. I got the best subscribers everywhere. I want to see you guys all in the next live. Next Sunday, the latest. I may have a live during the week. I know I do have to do one for my level 2 members where I may do a giveaway. I don't know what I'm going to do there yet, but we're going to do something special. So watch for that in the community tab. I will put it there. And to everybody else, thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being members. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, you guys, stay safe. I love you to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.